Was it good? You just want to play. He's like, I got my stuff now. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Let's go ahead and get this. I know some people came over and liked, but it is what it is. I'm not going to record this part. We'll record the reading later. Let's go ahead and. Okay. I don't want to make tea. I want to make cold. Well, not cold. I want to make room temperature. So let's get this right. Let's go ahead. This one's the clean one. Let's go wipe that out. I don't know why I don't put this over here when it should be hanging up there, but I need to get a rack up. All right. Okay. I need to put a rack right there. It's like, we'll get it done. Okay. I'm starting to think that this raw honey is not, something's wrong with it. I'm starting to think that I'm gonna call these people Nates and I'm asking what's going on with the honey from the date and which called number 1 here. So this is made in Texas, so I'm starting to think that certain individuals like in Arizona, North, South, and the CC and Nebraska, and they have their little engines everywhere manipulating and bothering things. So let's go ahead and make a little bit of lemonade with this activated charcoal. All right, we can do a lime, or we're gonna go ahead and just for a morning drink. This hasn't been in the fridge that long, but it's cool enough for me. Let's go ahead and get about 2 cups of water. That's about 2 right there. Don't want to, you know what? Let's go ahead and get 3. You don't want to overdo the charcoal. 2.5 cups of water. Let's put this back in the fridge. And then we're gonna add. Let's measure it out. That's a teaspoon. You know what? Lemon juice. We're gonna get about a tablespoon of lemon juice. Oh, another 1/4. There we go. That's good. All right. Pay attention to the swiftness of the hands. You know what I'm gonna need that again. No, we need a dry, clean one. All right, that's good. You know, anything's too much of anything is a bad thing. So let's go ahead and get about a teaspoon of honey. Maple syrup is, I think, kind of better. All right, that's enough, especially with this honey. I'm gonna call this individual and ask him what's going on with your damn charcoal, with your honey, because it's kind of funny. Now, I already made a couple of mason jars, and those are put away. They're airtight. You can do the boiling water thing with the charcoal. It's not gonna bother it to cause the seal. I did something different. So we're gonna get about a tablespoon of this. I'm gonna add it to the honey, lemon, and water. Not a lot. You don't need a lot of it, actually. All right, about a teaspoon, excuse me. Throw it right in, and we're gonna start mixing it in. This is the activated charcoal I made. Just stir that in. Now you can add lavender and all that other stuff you want. Ice. And this right here is activated charcoal lemonade. Pretty cool. Yo, Mike, what's going on, beloved? What's happening? What's happening? So that there, you can add little lavender leaves, ice. That's it. Just drink it just like that. Now, too much of anything is a bad thing, all right? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, yeah. This is I didn't record the rest of it. I'll make another one where I'm not doing PT with a freaking empty AR-15 because they're bothered by me talking about Ashkenazis and the Hindus, which I don't really give a damn. So that's what's left of the 2 jars that I made. 2 jars already made, full. They'll last a long time. That's it. It's sweet and it's delicious. So let's go over here and I'll explain what's going on. Okay? But you already know. I don't have to explain a lot because I don't want to be beat up on it, which I'm not. I find it kind of comical. Let me slide this down. Now, the charcoal I made, I actually went and made another batch. Added with that, I ground up a little finer. You really want the powder to be fine, because when you get done, what's going to happen is, let me bring this all the way down. I just came from the post office. I got some things to open up to show you guys. You're going to have your lemon, your slurry. And I didn't show you all that part because I added the water. After I add the lemon, because I usually do what's called a quick charcoal, which is get your charcoal, your lump cold, ground down, fine powder, sift it, grind the rest of it down. But I did it all by hand. I didn't use the machine like I showed y'all. I was showing y'all. And you add the lemon to that. You don't make a slurry. You add it to it where the coal is moist. And you put about 1 part lemon, 1 part water. And it just makes the coal moist. And then you lay it out on a cookie sheet in a cookie pan. You lay it out flat. You get the temperature of the oven to about 250 degrees. You get the oven hot, and then you put it in the oven and you leave it in there for roughly about, the oven's got to be hot for about anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half. Turn it off, let it rest, just like you do a steak and all the other crap, right? Pull that out, take your cookie sheet, and you got your fine powder of activated quick charcoal. Now you can rinse that, and that'll help with a little bit of water lemon. That's quick activated charcoal for emergencies. An emergency could take up to 7 hours, right? So you're good to go as far as a poisoning happens. Now what I did was for the long time. So what I did was, you saw me add the lemon in there and made it quite a bit of slurry. What I did was, what you didn't see me do, is add an entire 2 cups of water to that. Okay, so that raised it to 3 parts water, 1 part lemon. So it's like 4 parts, okay? And it was really, really wet. Why? Because I took that and boiled that for 3 hours. It was actually 2 hours and 45 minutes. It went down to where it looks like flakes, like salt flakes. If you ever been out to the Arizona salt flakes and all that kind of stuff, Nevada salt, anyway. And then I crack that up, and then I do what's called the cold water rinse. So I put the cold water, distilled water, and I let it soak in there, and I stir it around. I boil that for about another hour and a half. Okay, stir that down. When it becomes thick, I do what's called the wash. The real wash is taking it, adding some more distilled water, and having a mesh screen with a big, you can buy them big, you know that, coffee filter, organic's best, so you don't have all the bleach and all the other stuff. And then you pour it through a big sifter into a calendar, the big sheet, and you pour it into a big enough bowl. You take that, and you take that rest of that charcoal and fresh, about half as much water to the charcoal. So that means it's sitting right over it. And you don't have to stir it. You just boil that for another hour and 20, 30 minutes, and bam, turn it off, let it sit there uncovered, mind you. And what happens is, you have this fine it's now activated charcoal. What does that mean? That all the porousness is filtered out. Now I can absorb all the metals and toxins that are required to. You don't use bottled water, because a lot of bottled water that actually put in fluoride is not filtered out in the filtration process that you use, getting from the same spigot water that they cleanse and sell to you. Okay? Now you have activated charcoal. Mine's a little grainy. It's not the mist powder, because then I don't see the purpose of that getting in the system. So I added about 2.5 tablespoons of honey. Maple syrup is a little better than me, but honey's just as good. It's oxidant and all that. And you add you saw me, the couple tablespoons of the lemon juice, and teaspoon of charcoal, and to about 2.5 cups of water. It's refreshing. Oh my goodness. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, you see, that's my activated charcoal I made. And it's going to be like that. So don't worry. All right. And you can probably see videos on it. I don't know. And you're watching one right now. So anyway, now I want to discuss what happened. So y'all saw me. I sit here. I clean my rifle. Y'all, I don't know. I think I may have done a video in the past on another channel. I don't know. Anyway, I usually don't want to do a video really doing that, but and I change parts too. So you can't do that by the guidelines. You can't show how to break this down, that, and the other. supposedly. This is the liberal agenda, politics, which these platforms are not supposed to. That's why people go on to Rumble and all that. I actually have Rumble. I downloaded it. I just haven't activated it. Y'all know I have a witch card, but until y'all come over there and pay for the membership, I really can't do nothing. Just upload a few things on my Patreon. I don't get you guys. Over there, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of smack talking, but I'm going to talk truths and they can't stop it. And we can be more in depth, and I can actually do other conversations. I got friends who said they'll do it if it's on Patreon because they can get their channel noticed. So until you people, Snoo is the only one, I think, and maybe somebody else. Rondo, I think, maybe. If I get like 25, 50 people come over there and pay for it, I get paid by ads and stuff on Patreon. You becoming a member means now I can go over there and talk, and I can actually upload these videos over there. It's like, you got to make it make sense, people. Other than that, so what you saw me doing, in intensive training, excuse me, that's my foot hitting the tripod, we still have to hold the rifle out like this. Now, we had the AR, but we used the M1, okay? That bitch was heavy. And we used to have to raise over our head, do squats, and hold it out with two hands. You know, if you have a hard time with parade rest and all that other stuff, and hold it out with the rifle with one arm. And even though I never got in trouble, all of us, like I was the 3rd platoon leader. They wanted me to be, I was like, I'm not being the 1st platoon leader. I ain't being the damn company commander. None of that. Match your voice. You know all these cadences. Nobody knows. You're making up stuff. I'm like, yeah, I used to rap, whatever. Break that. So anyway, I told y'all Spider D was my bunkmate. Spider D was in the Navy with me. He was my bunkmate. Spider D, y'all. So anyway, he was literally my bunkmate. You know, knew the hip hop, you know, break the, anyway. That's all I did. Something in my head said, lift up the rifle and do a couple of exercises. Like, he wanted to see something. So I picked up a rifle. I held it out like this because I had just got to working out for an hour and 15 freaking minutes, y'all. So I was doing it. And then I held it up right. Now, I put the mag in because of the weight. The mag was empty. The bullets were sitting here on the table. And I had changed the bullets out because when I'm at home, I put in home defense. I don't want bullets that's going to penetrate and go everywhere else and hit somebody's kid or grandma or pa or mom or dad or whoever. I want to be able to stop them right there, especially if I had to double tap or triple tap. So, and this is not even the full auto. This is just the regular, you know, and I just said, okay, let me do that. So now, mind you, I see videos of people shooting dogs, and surprisingly, Original Lone Wolf shared one in our little SMS group, but I've seen several. I've seen very violent ones. I've seen people actually on CCTV being shared, and these people are monetized. People getting stabbed in Brazil, the head blown off. I mean, Funkmaster, no, nothing against them. Ex-veteran, veteran who shows all that Ukraine and all that war. I mean, literal combat. And I'm sitting there going, whoa, these people, I guess they're really bothered because of the things I'm saying. As if I'm talking in the 3rd or 4th, I'm talking in the goddamn 9th person. You retarded fucks, just to help them out. But anywho, they jump right on it. And it's not AI. I say that just to be funny, all right? If y'all don't know, if you don't know me now, you never will. When I'm saying AI and all that stuff, regardless of whatever it might be learning, it cannot learn. It's artificial. Trust me. It can simulate, emulate, blah, 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 whatever it may be, to the highest degree of performance. This stuff is not new, people. Listen to me. Nothing with this crap right here is new. Nothing. At all. It's just new to you. And so they sitting in their little cupboards, you know, wherever they're sitting at, it doesn't matter, standing, and they're deciding, you know, let's stop this guy from talking. That's what the fuck they're doing. And they got a bunch of minions who are too stupid to know, oh, whoa, this is what's going on. And then those of you who even think that, you don't know what to say because you're still unsure. Look at the world you live in. Can you not see what's happening? Can you not see the reality of the situation? Right now, I had a friend of mine. I mean, we joined around right at the very end. He's an ex-Marine, 28, 30 years, enlisted, became an officer. Vietnam. It's a good friend of mine. Pale-skinned brother, adopted by melanated people, raised in Detroit. Me and him was talking about the women's uteruses being taken in the 70s, 80s, and all that stuff. And what happened was it was done to his sister. We don't say that. We don't utilize the word adopted, even though he was. Family had a lot of money, worked in the, you know, the car industry, blah, 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 you know, General Motors and all that stuff. And before they moved, she went there for a simple knee operation. She was a gymnast, and they took her uterus. And that doctor, I don't even know if he's alive. That was the wrong family, and he was in the Marine Corps at the time. He came home, and let me tell you something. I don't know if that was the beginning to the fall of them stealing melanated women's uteruses. That was the wrong one. Oh yeah, this is real stuff. So anywho, and if you go and look at the history of it and you read how they hide certain individuals, you can find it all in the graph because it's so long ago. 70 years, and now we're starting to find out all the people played a part in killing Kennedy, and even people still doubt that because of the tiresomness of these chaotic individuals who they keep every year. You like to say adopting or hiring and showing them things that most of you would know anyway, because if the whole world existed, we'd be farther beyond even where they are. Now, regardless of that, he was saying, he had showed me these little things on his. Anyway, he showed me these forms that he took pictures of when he was like in his 27th, 28th year. And I said, what the fuck did you used to work? He said, he used to work for this group and used to get these things come across. And he got a little nosy because certain things were going on. It makes sense. And he remembered his sister and a few other things he's seen overseas, And they said that it looks like they were working on some reason why, you get blood in the hospital and all that. So you're giving it to these little nurses and doctors, trained. I'm a phlebotomist, blah, blah, blah. But where the blood goes, you have this organization that gets all the melanated blood. So security numbers and all that shit. That's why I said it's important not to partake in that shit. All right? Need to come together, but y'all are hard-headed and you want to believe in what you want to believe in. Now, anyway, this is not medical information. This is, I guess you could say, a conspiracy or a theory, all right? Like a story. Anyway, the forums I'm looking at, I'm like, he's got like 5 of them. I'm like, dude, if they catch this shit on you, he says, I'm not even worried about that, man. I've lived several lives. Fuck them. He says, and I'm not, and because we talk about William Cooper, he says, I'm not going to be like him. I'm going to take a few of them bitches with me. You better believe that. So anyway, regardless of all that violent stuff, he says he believes that they have been working on something to target melanated men, old and young, only, not even the women. But it will affect some. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? He's like, yeah, and there's a whole lot of pale skin folks gonna go, because he says, I know a lot of pale skins are niggas and they just don't know it. And he didn't say niggas, I'm saying that to you. He says melanated, he says, no, a lot of pale skins are actually y'all, they just look pale. I was like, thank you, I'm glad you pay attention. He says, well, we always do that. Coming from a liberal city, mind you, and a melanated family, so I guess his pappy might have knew some things, being as rich as he was. Anywho, I said that makes absolutely perfect sense. They can have an outright attack, shots, and then something with the sky being so hazy. And remember I keep telling you about my dreams? A whole lot of folk gonna go to sleep and not wake up. When I say a whole lot, I'm talking about a whole lot. Sadly, I'll wake up, but I feel the effects. Something is not right. And there's many others who are saying the same thing now. And y'all don't want to fight. Oh, the racists, they'll clean them up like that. On the police force, fire department, wherever they at, they have people right working beside them in numbers to eradicate them in a heartbeat. They don't need them. They serve their little worthless purpose of being the little stupid idiots that they are. Racists are the dumbest. When I said they're the dumbest people walking the earth, I wasn't kidding. Okay? The dumbest. I think they were the rejects in the Cabbage Patch. They was like, okay, let's go ahead and send them out there. Yes, and some Negroes are born in the Cabbage Patch too, but not of our stock. Now, I'm not saying that to fear monger or nothing. I'm saying it's like a story to me. Even though I saw these little documents, that I was like, and studying medicine, I was like, what? But it's not far-fetched either. When I told y'all that this won't be a war solely about blowing up and shooting and all that, that still has to be implemented to keep everybody away from the truth of what's really going on. So a lot of y'all are going to go to sleep and you're not going to wake up. It's just so much, a story, scary story, I guess you could say. The cauldron, the fogs, the daffodil, the lily pads, getting the fire going with the proper kindling, then stoking it with more, combustibles and more wood and Next you get comfortable, the steam. Oh, next you know you're falling asleep. And next you know you're somebody's frog legs on their dinner plate. I'm just saying. And you can't tell me that some of you that you don't feel some kind of way. I'm hearing it from even some of the top bodybuilders, melanated, going, I feel so tired. And so anyway, they want to keep that part quiet. So they use anything they can. When I said, and I want y'all to pay attention, and this is to them, but I want y'all to pay, when I said, leave me alone, when I told y'all I accepted who I was in my 50s, doesn't matter where I'm at in my 50s, that's the least. I meant what I said. It's not a game. They're revealing and unveiling, and so it must happen, and they see it everywhere. You just happen to see it here. When I said people come up here and shot, but they didn't know how to ask the right questions, I wasn't playing. Rondo did. Everybody else, they think they know everything. It's not hate, it's just a fact. I should put some lavender essential oil in here. This is really good, y'all. Look at that, look at that. I don't have to keep staring at it. I mean, it's the charcoal, it's in there. Absolutely. Now, it can settle the bottle. It's still, and it's all you need is the charcoal. And what does it do? You do this once or twice a week. That's it. That is absolutely friggin' fantastic. Now, the other benefit, let's say that the honey was a bad lot that they didn't recall yet, because it's very subtle. The charcoal would cleanse that. And I got little black spots on my lip. God damn, eat it. So let's see what we got here in the packages. I don't know. I shared a cure meal. I know he's doing his thing down there, and there's a lot going on. If he sent me something, that's awesome. If not, oh snizzle! All right, hold on. Let me open this over here now. Okay. Somebody sent me a game. All right. Somebody sent me another game, y'all. Y'all too much, man. I love y'all, man. Hold on. Let me see. So, somebody in Dark Side. And somebody sent me a Halo 4. Oh, man, I appreciate the fuck. Y'all ain't got to do that. You little cheap-ass thing. I love cheap-ass shit like that. $20-something. Yeah. At Thirst, at which call you get them for like $4 or $5. But this is right. I want to keep it in the wrapper, man. Thank you, goddamn. Look at that. I'll open it. I'll play it. No, who sent? Yeah, who sent me the Halo 4? Who did the same? Never tell me where. No, don't tell me where it's coming from. Dark Side too. Oh, it's open. It's somebody sent me this, man. Look. It was already look, man. I ain't playing, man. I appreciate that, man. That's the fucking. I'm about when I get over here, I'm playing for about it before I come on and read. But I'm gonna record with my tab. It's charging up because it didn't charge up last night. I don't know what's going on with my what's going upstairs. It made absolutely no sense. It's at 55%. So, okay, let's go ahead and. What's wrong, Papa? Hey, Zoomy time. All right, let me plug it back in. Let's see what happens. It said that was the wrong charge. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all know I'm doing this, but it's gonna be when I come on to read. I'm actually just gonna start right off reading when everybody comes in. Original, what's going on, beloved? Oh, what's going on? Got you, Mikey Rondo. What's going on, beloveds? Yeah, I didn't see Snoo ain't come in. I don't know what's going on with her. She's at work, y'all. Okay, it says. All right, now it's charging properly. I don't know why it was saying that's the right wire for it. It just went up to 57 like that. So this book, I'm gonna show you now. Now, because I got the most expensive book. Thank you to T. Okay, the most expensive one, $108. We're gonna start reading this bad boy. Oh yeah. I hope y'all really paying attention to what's going on. And if you're feeling some kind of tired, say it, but don't give it strength. Start taking the proper actions. Mask up, but not with the mask that they got. They have charcoal masks. Put earplugs in. I walk around with earplugs, and people be, that's why my hats be down. They be like, I said, nigga, that's a breathing port. But your eyes. Think I'm worried? I'm just showing motherfuckers. And most people don't want to take the proper procedures. Oh, this is when you hear people all this shit about Tartary and all this other shit. They don't know what I know. Trust me, not one of them. Even the pills can correct himself after I guess he did some research after I hit his ass about 12 times on some of his videos and started correcting it. We didn't occupy these lands. We didn't come. We occupied a place that was already built. It's people, Italians will tell you that in New York and Italy and Spain and Portugal. Italians saying, "Oh, niggas made that over in America." Not you Mongols or Mongolians. You motherfuckers spoke planes and yurts and teepees. You don't even know about the old buildings. That's why I know you ain't been here that long. It's no hate. It's just the truth. Even the Hindus don't know about that truth. How they gonna know about the one over here? Let me see. Oh, 8 and 2 is together. So that's the one that I gotta get. Did I order it? I might have ordered that one. Because it's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 is with 8. 8 and 2 is a book that comes together. So I don't know if I ordered that one. Y'all can still donate, man. I'm still gonna order stuff. The games, thanks to whoever sent the games. When you said it, you can say who you are. I've already had a relative die that way. Went to wake her up and she was dead. Whoa. Then 8 months later, my sister died. Because it's gonna affect some of the women, not all of them, because I told you what they do with them. This is not new. And that's a lot of these people. You would think they'd be pissed off, these Hindus and all this, and Uruguayans and all that. But no. And then they put their top of their line in positions of power of cities that are really not power because the people are ignorant. They've been groomed and grafted in to believe that there's power. And then you get people in the military who are ignorant to the truth and only a handful that know, who make sure that they're disciplined so other people won't react. And if they all rose up together, the shit would change. But you know how monkeys are. I don't care if I don't think I have to. Let me pull up. I don't have all the time to do that. When I come on and read, I'll clarify and I'll show you. I think 8 and 2. I don't think I ordered it. I think it was out. I think Snoo was trying to find at Thrift or another bookstore. I'm gonna look and see if it's back in. So again, by this Friday we should be receiving about 2 or 3 more books. Okay, they're cheaper ones. That's what was left with the funds. So this right here, though I'm showing you, I don't care if somebody was to start, nobody's done a video on these. So I'm going to record reading these and upload them, be official and all that. I could have ganja, but I can do a little pre-thing and all that crap, gimmicky, where I can establish it and upload it with the video, edit it. So guys, if you want to throw something together for me, bro, for like a little little preamble to Vladimir Megre, the Rising Cedars series, that'd be awesome. The first one is Anastasia. I told y'all who Nicholas Tsar V really was. The Bolshevik Revolution, what it was all about. I've shared some very tedious information, I think that troubled them, about how it was established, Marxism, the ideology of liberalism, the socialism, to which it all leads to, which I've read over and over and over. And yet nobody pays attention because when you're grafted by a lot of professors and teachers who are liars, you accept what they give you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, beloved. Hey, BJR, what's going on, beloved? And I'm sorrowful anytime anybody passes away that shouldn't. Everybody should live damn near 9,900 to 1,000 and beyond. No, truthfully, we were never meant to live this short period of time. Every time I see these Negroes in jails and prisons doing what they're doing, I'm like, they got it. I'm gonna leave it alone. You have your thoughts, all right? This is gonna be, when I tell you a magnificent, fabulous. Yes, there's more books to get. You see all the books I just showed y'all some of the books that I didn't show you before. I mean, like a lot of books, y'all. I still got some books in the box over there. I got some books down there I've been showing you. I got some books in my little sliding little doors. Ron don't know about it. I got books everywhere, bro. Look, man. But y'all don't help. You know, I match y'all. It's not like, you know, I mean, I could just buy it myself, right? I've been doing that for a long time. I want y'all to partake in it while I'm doing this, but I'm definitely going to read these and upload videos. I just want to read them as they are. I'm not going to interpret, reinterpret. I'm not going to change nothing. It is for you to listen to it. If you want to buy the books, you know what I'm saying? And read along for those who can't afford them, like right off the back. It's quite a bit. So there's 10 books in total. Right here, I'm holding 5. 8 and 2, I believe, are together. I'm going to look it up again. Hey, Snoo. I was like, where you at, boo-boo? So it's Arcanium in there. What's that, brother? It's Arcanium. What's that, brother? Oh, send you what? Okay, well, I actually got to get book 8 and 2 because 2 does go, and then 7 I think is like only $26. So you guys donate a few more dollars, man. You know, get another like $35, $40 in there. I'll go ahead and I'll order the other. I got to look. Because I don't want to charge this up because this thing wasn't charging. Now it's charging. Now it's at 58%. Now it's charging. So I'm gonna turn it on and see if I can pull up the price because the prices are fluctuating and changing all the time. Y'all see the price of gas? What is wrong with this nigga? This motherfucking Biden. See, that's what I'm talking about. He should have been impeached the first year, and these monkeys are playing their part. Why is it that people don't see this? You know what I'm saying? It's Arcanium in there. What are you talking about, brother? You got a lot of books with that magic. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, beloved. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Good stuff, too. Oh, I got some other stuff, and that's why I know the magic in this world that they're playing with is real. It's not real. I keep telling you, you're the magic, but that's a whole nother thing. And if you don't accept it, there's nothing I can do. I can just say what you are. When I say you're magic, trust me, you are magic. All right, let's pull up app. No! God dog it, man. Load then, nigga. Oh, it's right there. All right, we're gonna plug it and plug it back in. Okay. Okay. Cool. Right. Okay. It's slow. Did they get all up in here like that? Because I just turned you on. You're not jacked, man. Jesus Christ. All right, sign in. I want to sign in. Yes, sign in, motherfucker. Shee. This thing's really, you know what? All right, I got you, Jaguar. Thank you, brother. Jaguar son. I told him to come on over here. I don't know why he didn't come over here. Come on, get up. Yo, this thing is acting retarded, y'all. It was off. You can't make this shit up, bro. I know what I gotta do. This is what happens when they being nosy and you shit. You can't make this up, all right? And if they was as smart as they carry themselves to be, I told you, bloodlusted motherfuckers are not smart. You can give them all the equipment and everything, and it will fail them because they're not as smart as they think. That's why they have to have a unit and a team to be coefficient, and yet they're still not coefficient because they don't want to believe that they're stuck. When you make a decision to go on the side of the Sith, the dark, the Jannah, you implement yourself. That's why I tell you, don't do it. I'm talking about when you go into the most obscure place, because when you get there, you can't come back out. So you might as well stay doing what you're doing. Trust me. All right, let's see what happens this time. Okay, now it wants to work. Because everything is autofill with me. And now we're getting notifications. I'm going to turn all the notifications off. I don't care about notifications no more. I really don't. You even got these dumb Hindus who still call like that, and they think like some of us are old and stupid and decrepit or something. These motherfuckers are monkeys, man. You can't make it up, but you can. You feel me? There we go. Sign in. There we go. Keep me signed in. All right. So, yeah, okay. Save. Yeah, it's always safe, fool. Okay. A million miles away. I don't want nothing to do with that. That's stupid. Okay, let's go to the books. All right. Okay. Rights of Love, The Ringing Cedars, book 8, part 2. That's $44. So let me go to the Ringing Cedars, okay? And pull up all the Ringing Cedars. Book 2. That's what I want to see. And I'll look at the rest of them later. That's the one that I think they said that it's $64. And 8 with the other part, the part 2, is $44. So that's $108. And I've earned 64 points so far. Okay. But that's not enough. So let me go ahead and add that. All right. Because I thought I had it added. So, okay. Let me make sure both of them are in there. 8 and 2. All right. I'm adding both of them right now. All right. No. No, not that one. I already got that. All right. So we're going to add book 2, which is $44. Okay. Now, one that y'all might want to buy would be the Sophia Code. That's another book that I'm waiting on. That's one of the ones that I'm waiting on over 2 months. The Sophia Code. Oh, I got the PDF. I could just read the PDF, but I want my damn book. That's the one that they're supposed to be working on, like resending and all that other crap. So it's about 4 books that I'm waiting on. And the Book of Ken. That's the other one that I've been waiting on. So let me go ahead and put in book 8, part 2, because there's a part 1. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, the Vindicator Scrolls. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't want to know about that. That book alone is something crazy. Excuse me. So we move that to the cart. Excuse me. Excuse me. The Vindicator Scrolls, volumes 1. That's about $70 book too. That's waiting as well. I'm going to save that for later. I might just buy that because that's the shit that I get into the dark continuity of things. And I know that some of you probably won't want to listen to that. We had now 9 juvenile inmates escape last night. They didn't escape. They're letting them out. That means, why now are the broadcasts on the news? I don't know. Don't even worry about it, hon. Get you a goddamn handgun and a rifle. All right, I'm not going to say it no more. Yeah, I got a lot of books, brother. But you know what? So the Vindicator Scrolls, let me show you all this, man. You want to talk about a banging ass book, y'all? So it's about $70. You want to talk about something that can be informative? I see a lot of stuff to dismiss in there. But this right here, you can see up top, I got Amazon going across the top like crazy, right? This right here, West Australian Texas Trading. Published first edition December 1989. But all the information is from a long time ago. Vindicator. I am the Vindicator. You know what I'm talking about? Spawn. Anyway, so I thought I'd share that with you guys. So get the donations. I get book 2, then we'll get the reading. Because it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll worry about 7, 8, 8, 1, 8, 2, and 9, 10 later. So book 10 isn't that much though. So this right here is about almost $400 worth of books. You see what I'm talking about? Y'all see books and you don't really know what they cost, do you? This right here, though. You talking about a book collection? Anyway, I got excited. I got the books. I was happy. So, and whoever said the goddamn game, because y'all know, if it ain't Call of Duty, Halo, and shit like this, Dark stuff, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I think the game's like $22 or something like that. I'd rather it become for the books, but you allow me because I don't like being with the TV on this shit, but I will play a fucking game. I got a whole 100 things of AA, and I got rechargeable batteries too. I can sit there with them remotes all day. I'm gonna figure this shit out. And I don't drink. I mean, a glass of wine here and there, but I'm not trusting California wine right now. Now, if you're in California, you get some of the best goddamn food. Ain't it funny? Because the best food used to come from New Jersey, Georgia, the Panhandle, and all that shit. Something ain't right. Louisiana and Texas used to be known for great food until they became just fucking meatheads. But anyway, Minchie, what's going on? Grand Elevations, beloved. What's cracking? Fear in the community. Exactly. Or they're putting it there because the mind. I always tell people, don't pay attention. Be ready at all times. I'm grateful for the sisters who are getting firearms and they're training. There's a lot of them, millions. And that messes with the liberals because it's mostly melanated. Most melanated people in liberal cities always have had a conservative way of looking at it because naturally, I ain't talking about them foreign motherfuckers, but they have natural because that's who you are, the original Republicans. I don't give a damn about this fake ass politicians right now. Flump or Biden. I told niggas in the beginning, and you remember this new Deutsche used to be like that, Jeff, before he passed away. So I was like, you motherfuckers are voting for the quickest death instead of the slower death to get yourselves a little more time. And it's like talking to a wall. It's like on here. I'm not into politics, but the problem is nobody wants to listen because it's emotional. It's all emotional because they think they know me or how I'm supposed to sound. Like, see, this is the problem with most niggas. They think they have control over something. Nigga, you need to get used to how I talk and how I come across. Or don't be used to yourself and be the flagrant little pansy-ass liar that you've always been, the hypocrite. And I'm not here to beat nobody up. I'm just putting this out in the ether like that. I can't wait to read these motherfuckers to y'all. Oh, this is gonna be that. Put my damn little I got them half like reading spectacles that they're just regular glass. They're not medicine. And I just looked apart, and I got the little hook, you know, like the librarian and shit. And to read to you, motherfuckers, I just read straight. This right here. Listen to me, y'all. I don't even want to fold the damn pages back. Y'all just don't know. The hard covers is too much. Early praise for the Ringing Cedar series from readers of the English edition published by Ringing Cedar Press. Basically, these books make all the books that I've read to date look like a complete waste of paper. I'm here to tell y'all something. In the book you are going to write, Vladimir, there will be unobtrusive combinations, formulations made up of letters, and they will arouse in the majority of people good and radiant feelings. These feelings are capable of overcoming ailments of body and soul and will facilitate the birth of a new awareness inherent in people of the future. Believe me, this is not mysticism. It is in accord with the laws of the universe. Anastasia. Y'all better help me get these other books. I might just read these motherfuckers and get the other ones for myself and tell y'all, oh, don't worry about it. You were sitting there being stubborn on $2-3. Fuck you. Politely. Let me get some more of this goddamn. I shouldn't drink it this fast neither. I haven't even eaten none. Don't need to. Oh, that is so fucking refreshing, bro. Oh my God. And that's from the activated charcoal I made. Okay. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I had a great time talking with you this morning. We are gonna. What's that bit? What's that? That's right. Anyway, share this with everybody. Tell them to come on over. Go over to YouTube. Tell the people in other chats, hey, look, Red's got another channel. They want to block him for nothing at all because of what he's talking about. Tell them to come over. We're just going to be strictly reading over here. Excuse the little outbursts. I don't really want to be doing the cursing thing and all that crap on this channel. I don't even want to do 2A and stuff. That's always going to be in pictures because shit's all around me. All right, my place is literally a damn armory. So because of me, not because of the weapons. I am the fucking weapon. But regardless of that, I want to just read. I've said that before, but there's always something going on. People asking me questions. I don't really want to, but I always say ask the question. No question is the wrong one, but sometimes the questions are tiresome because I'm starting to realize, and it's only when people I know that ask questions that I answer, but the other ones I'm starting to realize is just some dumbass feds. Like the person always talking about, is that an ER? What's that? It sounds like some damn dumbass liberal or some goofy fed or somebody like that's supposed to mean something. Like, nigga. Go look at Yoki Sturb, GHG Hustle, there's a ton of them. The regular gun guy, go the fuck out of here, you little monkey, yeah. And I'm not gonna say it talking about legal, man. It was based upon a right. Because if you are goofy, think you're gonna get paid when you're a little foreign in aptitude, shut the up. Or come and visit, knock on the door. And I'll let you in. Trust me. Anywho. And that's not a kid. Kids don't ask dumbass questions like that. I'm around plenty. I'm gonna see me walking around with full armor. Well, not some homemade shit too, but and they, oh wow, my daddy's got one like that. That's about the sum of it. Too many games out there. People not to know what the hell it is. That's so retarded. Some of these feds are just dumber than a motherfucker. And these foreigners. So let me go ahead. Get it tidied up. I'm gonna sit back and relax. I might show you all this Chinese vegetable noodle that I can make. Using like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, sometimes shiitake mushrooms, bamboo shoots and stuff like that. That's if I feel like eating that crap. With like berries and stuff like that. It's really, really good. With Japanese 5-spice. Absolutely fantastic. Now I don't use sesame oil. I don't use those oils no more. Sesame oil, I love it. I'd rather just eat the sesame seeds. If I do that, I'll go live and it's about a quick 20 minute, 25 minute once the noodles, legumes, like I like I said, I like the semolina and what's called Durham bull, the bull Durham wheat. Those are the pastas that I'll eat. And I'll show you all how I throw it together. And if I got a flavor for it, I'll show you how I do the vegan, like steak. You know what I'm saying? And I'll let you see how I prep it and cook it. And if I have to, I'll go off and come back on live and show you the prep of putting it all together. You dig what I'm saying? And hey, what's going on, Uzbekistan? What's going on, beloved? What's happening? Oh man, I got a couple of homies from Uzbekistan, and we get it twisted. Yeah, man, a couple of Muslim brothers when I was, studying Islam. But I'm not a religious individual. I like being around people who really practice their religious ideology or their faith. I don't like hypocrites. But I was around some real solid Uzbekistanians. I mean, solid ones. One of them even served with me in the Navy. And I mean, champ. When I was doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it was not even a thing in UFC. Solid stuff. Nothing but solid. You hear me? So I love my peoples. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, donate to the Cashapp. It's right there. Y'all should know what it is. We'll get book number 2. And then I'll go ahead. I'll probably get book 8, $44. I'll probably just purchase that. As long as, and if not, donate and I'll go half and we'll meet halfway and we'll get these books here. And 9 and 10, don't even worry about it. They're a little cheaper kind of. And I'll get those, but we got 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Been building this for about 3 or 4 months now, along with all the other books that I've been getting. So, you guys, chat with y'all in about 2 hours or so, and we'll get this read in, a good read. And y'all know what we're going to be hitting. Excuse me. Let me throw this back on the charge because it's not all the way charged where I need it to be. It went dead. That's what I'm doing. I'm reconditioning the batteries. Charging. It'll be charged up in at least about 45 minutes. So we'll get the reads in. We're gonna hit the land of Mars, 178 worlds under the Great Dome, and we're gonna take it right back to Gods of Eden, Anunnaki, and the wars and everything else, and then from there we'll get back into the Algonquins finding of Europe. As you know, a lot of people have a hard time, and this is like messing with people's heads because now they're starting to hear about this. We're not going to talk about this for a while, okay? I've got like 2 different books on that. We're gonna read one excerpt from 100 Years of Lynching. That's for more awareness. But what I want to go ahead, I don't want to use the old original book. The old book. I want to use the original one. Let me show you what I'm talking about. From there, we'll go ahead and we'll get back into the tablet, Algonquins, Jews and Muslims in British colonial America, and the ancient and modern Brits, because they all kind of go together. When you want to talk about the true origin of Atlantis and all that other stuff, and who you are as a people compared to being just orthogonous, but being the original people, period, and the last remnant of an original people, other than our brothers in so-called Africa, where there's still those who know they're from the so-called continents in Europe, and a lot of them tribes are from here. You don't have to believe me. Don't beat me up. They might not know it, and there are those who, when I served in the 80s, who knew they were originally from here, by way of Europe. I'm dead ass serious. It wouldn't have never made me look in that direction if it wasn't for them saying no. They said they would always say thousands of years ago. I guess this is how some of the guys used to talk that I served with. We originally from America, the land they call America, at least, and that's why I said, wait, that's not the land. I used to talk to my great grandmother. She's like, no, that's that. They made that damn name up. You know, I work for them goddamn fake Jews. That's how my great grandmother Bettina used to talk when she came from down there in North Carolina, Old Town West Salem, went to work with them motherfuckers after the fake ass war, all right, Civil War, all right, when we kicked a whole lot of folk ass coming on this land, all right, they don't tell you that truth, and no pale skin fighting beside us except for the ones born to us, all right, from the ancient world, who they had to get rid of them too, like Nicholas R. V and all that, and a whole lot of other folk you're unaware of, because all those wars at that time was getting rid of and purging the people of those lands. So anyway, and in raping the women to make what you consider Arabs and all these other people. I'm telling you, that writing, when they said the Russian niggas, they literally meant that because they detest them. They couldn't get rid of all of them. That's what the Bolshevik shit was all about. You ain't gotta believe me. What Palsky you know walking around with Rasputin? That's Tartarian nigga name, boy. Y'all better wake up anyway and stop looking at these fake pictures of these people, man. Stop it. I had to prove that the camera been around for centuries, millennia, and people still want to believe it created by some big Frenchman in the 1800s. He was given the derivatives to make it seem that way. But then we want to go to the silver. No, man, camera's been around for millennia, man. Trust me. Camera is nothing brand new about a camera, man. But anyway, just like machines and all that are ancient and old. These things are crude. Anyway, when they told me that, my great grandma said, no, this is not, and that's who I learned the word Afriel. And y'all think I'm kidding, don't you? Like, I just want to make up a new language, huh? Anyway, let me get off of here. So we got the books that we're going to read. We're not going to read, no, not that one. We're not going to read this for a while. I'm always going to read a little something from here. And this one. But this is going to be a minute. It's indicative to the Asian slave trade, which has nothing to do with the people you consider Asian today. But everything to do with them. All right? And then you'll have a better understanding when we get into the Negro Project by Margaret Singer, Walter Plecker, the Rockefellers, and the fact that they're not who you think they are. All right? So let's get them donations in. Let's get these other books ordered, because these readings are going to change your whole dynamic when it comes to Vladimir Mercury, the world over. Hey, JB, what's going on? I had to call you JB because you know I'm the rich. No, I'm just playing with you. Now, what's up, James Bob? What's cracking, brother? Anyway, number of love, y'all. Mad respect. I'll see y'all here in a couple hours.